welcome to my channel. I'm Tay. Today I'm actually just going to change it up a little bit, and instead of talking about baby items, I'm actually going to go through some of my favorite items that I bought on Amazon. So everything will be linked down below. And some of this stuff I've had for quite some time, and some of it is relatively new, and it's kind of just a mixed bag of items. So stay tuned and let's get into it. So the first item that I want to get into is actually one of the newer things that I've purchased. I actually bought this for my mother-in-law for her birthday, and I liked it so much that then the next week I went and bought one for myself. But it is this blanket. I am a huge blanket person. I want to be able to have a blanket on all year round. And I also like big blankets, so blankets that are queen size for the couch are preferable, which I know sounds crazy big, but I want to be able to cuddle with my husband or completely cover up and not have to worry about like the blanket being in a correct position. But I really like this one because this side is super soft and like plush, and then this side is like the why can't I think of the word, is like the Sherpa material, and it's super warm. It's like, it's heavy because obviously it's 2 layers, and so I absolutely love this. When I bought this, there was like a 15% off, 20% off coupon. I'm not sure if that's still a thing, but either way, super good blanket, and even normal priced, it wasn't crazy expensive. The second thing along the same kind of lines is my house slippers. I've had these for going on 2 years now, and obviously like right where like my toes are, it's gotten a little bit matted down, but they're still super comfortable. They're not falling apart at all. They don't shed. They're sandal type, but yet they're still super warm. So I honestly really like these house shoes. Next, I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit, and when we all got put on lockdown, I decided that I was going to be a plant person, and I went from having 2 house plants to having like, I think I'm at like 35 house plants total, and I didn't know how to take care of house plants. So what I did was I actually bought one of these like water meters on Amazon. It was super cheap, and this just really helped me until I got a feel for how much I needed to water all of my plants. This was super helpful. So once I got a handle on water, I did realize that obviously they have these, and this one, it's a 3-way meter, but it does water, light, and pH. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a check the pH type of person on my plants. Like, I'm not that serious about it. Probably not that hard, I just haven't done it. But the light meter on it was super helpful because obviously like you can look up like what direct sunlight is and like which side of your house to put your plants on and stuff, but there were some that it was just super helpful to have that light meter and make sure that I wasn't going to kill it. So these were both really inexpensive and super helpful. On the same subject as plants, I actually have bought 2 plants on Amazon. I bought them from the same place, and I can't remember what the place is called, so I will have the shop here because these were packaged beautifully. The plants were very pretty. They're really small. I got like little 2-inch plants, but I got a string of pearls that is like really, it's thriving. I had to move it into a bigger pot a couple weeks ago. That's why it's in just like the plastic one. I don't have a nice one for it yet. And then I got a Burro's tail, which same thing, I had to repot it into a bigger size. Both of these were great. No complaints. I got these in early spring, so I've had them for quite some time, and they were really good. Switching topics again, we're gonna go into cups. I am a person that always has to have some sort of drink with me, and usually I have like 2 or 3 because, you know, I have like my coffee and my water, or like a pop and a water, or, you know, just whatever. So usually I have like 2 things. So I have lots of cups, and my absolute favorite ones are actually from Simple Modern. I have this like tumbler style with a straw. Works just like, I used to have a YETI, and I ended up getting rid of it because it was just super beat up, and I replaced it with this, and I really like this one. 0 complaints. I also like I also have this type of water bottle from Simple Modern. This was actually my first one that I got. I used to take this to and from the office because I was constantly spilling my water or my drink because I carry like 18 things in my hands all at one time, and I'm always constantly spilling this. So I liked this because I could like one finger hold it, and also I could throw it in my work bag and it wasn't going to leak. So these don't leak at all. This is the 32-ounce size. They have all different sizes. So I really like this one. And the last one that I have is actually like their wine tumbler. Same type of deal. I really like this one as well. However, I did try their coffee mugs version. It's like it has the handle. I don't know if they've changed it because it was like 2 years ago when I bought it. Maybe they've updated it. But the lid was a screw-on lid, which I thought was great. However, for some reason, the one that I had, whether, I don't know if it was because like when the cup got hot, like the lid expanded or something, but because the lid was a screw-on, I could never get the lid off. Like I would let my coffee like cool and still couldn't get it off. I actually like gave it to my husband or finally, and I was like, can you get this lid off? And literally I threw the cup away with the lid on because I was never able to get it off. Maybe they fixed that since then, but I'm too scared to try again. Plus, I actually found this mug, and this might be my absolute favorite thing. Like it's definitely my most used because I use this even at home as opposed to a regular coffee cup because I will get a cup of coffee and then let it sit for like 2 hours and then, be like, oh, my coffee's cold. And so this is super nice. It holds like the equivalent of like half of a pot of coffee. It is the Swig brand, but I really, really like this one. They have ones that aren't quite as big, but I absolutely love this, and I love the cute little cow print. Get lots of compliments on this cup. Next is actually just some like home stuff. I got my silverware off of Amazon, and it is black silverware, and I really like it. We've had it for almost 3 years, and it's still black. Like I've had some before that the black comes off if you put it in the dishwasher, and these are still good. There are some scratches on it, obviously, just from like regular use, but it's very minimal, like you can see like here, but they're all still very black, and I really like these. They also go with our black plates, plate sets. I really like these. However, if you're really hard on plates, these do chip very easily. I've had 3 plates chip and 1 bowl, and I've had them for the same amount of time as the silverware. And so it's not that I dislike these, it's just they do chip fairly easy if you're just like, putting them in the dishwasher and, have kids around. So they will be linked below, but just that's my experience. They're not like the most durable plates in the whole wide world, but they also weren't super expensive. Then the next thing is actually just this little itty bitty, it's like a pocket Bible. It is a full-length Bible. It's not just the New Testament. And I actually keep this in my purse with me all the time. It's just something that I do, but I thought it was super cute. It's super tiny, and I liked that it was so small and had both the Old and New Testament. And this was pretty inexpensive as well. So obviously the print is very small, but still it's just, I like to have it in my purse with me, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. Next items that I want to talk about are actually I'm wearing all of them at the moment. So there are 2 different things of earrings that I'm wearing. I have this cuff earring that I absolutely love. I had my ear pierced there in high school and it got ripped out, so I have like a scar, and this just fits perfectly in there. I wear it in the shower and it hasn't faded. It is gold, but I really, really like it. And then also these, I wear these every single day. They're just like a bar with a little chain. And then the second ones are actually from Amazon too. They're just little gold hoops, and they have, the gold has came off of those because like I said, I never take them out. I wear them in the shower and everything. So these are still gold. This is still gold. And these hoops will be linked below, but they have faded. So I will have to get new ones, but they were really cheap too. The next thing is actually this shacket. I just got this. I saw the same, well, close to the same exact one at a boutique that was like $70, and I really, really wanted it, but I just couldn't bring myself to pay $70 for it right now, so I went to Amazon, found this one. Was honestly expecting it to be a lot thinner and more cheaply made than it was, because it was about half the price of the one that I saw, but it actually is very thick, super warm. Like, I'm actually like burning up right now, but it's super cute. It's super oversized. I am typically a medium, and I got this in a medium, and I almost wish that I would have gotten a small just because it is so big. The last item is actually the leggings that I'm wearing. They're very high-waisted, and they're fleece lined on the inside. So they're super warm and super comfy for winter, but I absolutely love them. That is everything that is on my favorites list at the moment, and I hope that you found something you liked. And like I said, everything will be linked below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.